Pappy coming at you. Just getting everything prepped out here this morning. I've got the table out, got some tools, got the wheelie bin, and I'm going to start doing some demo work here. First thing I got to do is pull that bed out of there and find a place to stash it temporarily while we work on all this mess. So can't hold the camera phone at the same time. So anyway, let's see my tarp job. Got it up there just in case it rains. Anyway, we'll check back here in a little bit. All right, Dirty Pappy, back at you. We're making a little progress here. Got the bunk pulled, or the bed pulled out. Got this little table pulled out. It's kind of cool the way this thing's got a portable leg on it. It's got this bracket that goes on the wall. I guess y'all probably already know all about that stuff, but it's kind of cool. It swings down, sits on this rail, cushions pull out, makes it into a bed. So anyway, we might rebuild that the way it was. I don't know. We're still up in the air about it, but you know, we got a little ways to go before we get to the design phase anyway. But wanted to show you my ductwork coming down. Kind of funny, I just taped that in hopes of keeping that ductwork pulled up off of the hanging down. I'm trying to move everything that was hanging down. So I pulled down the insulation, the old piece of ceiling that was here, that was hanging down before. It's gone. You see, there's my hole we were talking about before. There's a CB antenna or something here. We'll have to get rid of that. Anyway, so we got a lot of the stuff that was just hanging, and we got that big pile of mess cleaned up that was here. I don't know if you could see it before with the bedding here, but there was a huge pile of mess right there, and scooped it all up with a shovel, and it's in the wheelie bin along with a bunch of other stuff. So somebody has redone some stuff on this at some point, I believe. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the white insulation might be newer, and that is original, or it might be the other way around. I don't know. Once we start to take off the wall panels and get to some of the more, I think is what is original. Maybe it's the white, and this has been replaced. But now, standing up in here with that tarp on the outside, you can see the blue tarp through the cracks. So I got a feeling, since this top rail, now take you back over here. So I hate to keep bouncing you around like this, sorry. You can see that top rail right there is the top plate traditionally of the wall framing. That seems to be, for the most part that I can see so far, because I haven't pulled all the paneling off yet, that looks to be in good shape. However, there's one long rail, best I can determine. You can see it up in there, that dark gray looking stuff. I believe that runs the full length of the trailer, which I believe is actually part of the roof framing, because they would have assembled that on a table with the trusses, and they pick it up with a crane and set it on top, and then they tie it into the sidewalls. So that's actually part of the roof framing that ties into the trusses. So that's going to need to be replaced. I don't know how far that goes down. It might be the whole length of the trailer, who knows. But I can tell you, looking in the cabinets, knock on wood, I don't see any leaking in there. Now, we've got some deformation right there. So maybe it comes back so far and then, you know, maybe we're in good shape. But we're going to replace the whole entire 26 foot of TPO roofing. That's a gimme because it's in sad shape. Even though there's no holes in the back, it's still in sad shape. We are going to do our best to do all that, replacing. I think it's just best, instead of trying to patch or put a band-aid on it, we'll take that rear termination strip off up there, take the front termination strip off, take the termination strip slash gutters off the side. We'll pull this awning off for the time being and lay it aside. We'll get all that stripped out of there, get the old roof pulled off, and then we can replace it. But in the meantime, I'm not sure yet what the game plan is as far as doing that, because I have trusses, I have those top pieces to replace, which I think is part of the roof framing, and I have all new decking to put on the roof. So I don't know if I can work my way back and replace the trusses and the roof decking from inside. I don't think that's going to really be possible. Or if I can peel back this front part of the roof and just get it out of the way and keep a tarp over it for the rains, that will be probably what I wind up doing. But like I said, I've got to come up with a proper game plan first. But anyway, that's where we're at. And I guess peeling the rest of this paneling off, taking these cabinets out, that's going to really help us to determine even more of how far back we need to pull this this roof off and get rolling with it. So anyway, that's enough for now, and hang with us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell if you would like to see the next video. Thanks for watching, Nerdy Pappy.